Up until now, we have just hard-coded the information that we put into variables. What if we would like the user to put some information into the variable? We can do that by using the input function. So for example, we would like for the user to type in the username. And then we can just call the input. And then we have to specify a text we are going to show to the user. Please enter the username. Often a good idea with a bit of space behind this. And if we shift enter that, we see up here, please enter the username, plus press enter to confirm or escape to cancel. Okay. I just press Eggy. And now this cell has run. We can see here in the Jupyter variables that we should have a username. It's a string variable. It has 4 characters, and the value is Eggy. And the input function, it actually takes in characters and returns characters as a string. But if we would like to have, for example, integers, we can call it pin number, and then we use the input and please enter your pin. Okay. If we would like to do any calculations on this pin number, we can, for example, print pin number -2 or -1. Okay, let's try that. And I hit 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have a problem because this input is returning the characters pin number, and the pin number is a string variable with 3, 4, 5, 6 as characters and not numbers. So what we can do is we can put this into a function called int. So we are typecasting this output from the input function, which is a string, and we're turning it into an integer. So now we can do the same, and it should work. And of course, I have to enter the pin up here. And I pressed 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we print pin number -1. And we see that the calculations are working perfectly fine. And we see here that the pin number is no longer a string, but it's an integer. And this we can calculate with. We cannot calculate with strings. If we need, for example, the user should enter the temperature, and the temperature can be a decimal number, then we typecast by using the float function. Please enter the temperature. Okay? And then we just print the temperature. Okay? Shift enter on that. And of course, I have to remember the input function. And then we have to remember the parentheses. Okay, so please enter the temperature. Okay, 34.2. And we print out 34.2. But here, if we look at temperature, it's actually a float variable, which is a decimal number. So that's how you can get user input by using the input function.